Today we will discuss about how to create a multiplication table from 1 to 9 using a nested for loop. In the last episodes we discussed about for, a simple for, how to create a for, the parts of for, but today we'll do a practical example with nested for. We will create a for, and inside that for we put again another for, and we create a multiplication table from 1 to 9. I have here a dashboard with HTML, CSS, JavaScript. I am on the website JavaScript playground.dev. Let's start it. Here I click the HTML button. I put inside the code with HTML. Okay, I have here, you see, one div, and inside this div I create another two divs, image container and breakdown with ID. Let's put the CSS. CSS is for the code to look nice, and after this I put JavaScript code. This is the JavaScript code, and now should to run this code, we'll see I have here table from 1 to 9. I have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 columns with 10 rows, and if I click on row I receive the result, and also the result is in the right side. For example, here again 6 multiplication with 2 means 6 plus 6 equal 12. 6 or multiplication 2 equal 12. 6 plus 6. Okay, let's dive in to explain this code. Let's break it down. Okay, for begin we will analyze the HTML. I have one hash unu multiplication table. This is after I have two divs, one main div container. All this contain all the zone, all the area, and inside I have two divs, image container and breakdown. Image container is this, and container and breakdown is this from right side with orange color. Okay, let's analyze the JavaScript. I have this variables container with document get element by ID, image container. This is this div. I make a reference to this div with ID image container. Const breakdown div with ID breakdown. I make a reference to this ID breakdown, and now I start my code with a for. This for start from 1. In this for it's an outer loop. Let's write here outer loop, because I have nested loop, yes, an outer loop, and after here for I have an inner loop. It's a 4 in another 4 inside another 4. Yes, outer loop will create 9 columns. Start from num equal 1, create 9 column 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and after each iteration we'll add another column. For this I create a column, create a new div for the current number multiplication. I create a column, document create element div. Document that create element is a method who you can create an element in JavaScript. In my case is a div, but you can create here what do you want, a table, a paragraph, a span, or another element from DOM. I create this column, this variable, and now I manipulate this, adding it on a class. Class is column. If I return in my CSS, I have here a column class. Here, okay, this is column class, and I say here to variable column add class list column, and all column have this CSS. Okay, let's see to the column. Its background color is this color. What color is this? Probably is let's modify, put red. You see, I modify the column and now is red, but I don't want red. I want in that way. Okay, in this line I put an HTML. I manipulate the column with an HTML, and I write table of here. Yes, this is the text, table of num. Num means the current element from iteration. Num in this case is 1 for first iteration, in this case is 2 for second iteration, is 3 for 3 iteration, and so on. After I create this, I append the column to the container here. This column I append it to a div, to the container div, to this div. No, I append from this container. Okay, this is outer loop, but I create another loop, inner loop, inside this loop for who start from 0 and is less or equal with 10, and after each iteration add another one. Yes, these are paragraphs. The 1 2 3 4 5, yes, to 10. I have this less equation, document that create element p, I add for a class list for each equation, class list equation. If I go here, I see it's about this class. I create a span for the content, and I append this to the column. In first instance, I append column to the container, and in second, I append to the column the equation and span. Here I create a span. Okay. On each pair, I create an add event listener. Here, equation dot add event listener. This event is click on each paragraph. When you click, should to execute the code below this. I create here one variable breakdown text, and I put with ternary operator an if else. If e equals 0, display 0. If is else, create an array of e, current number, and fill it with num, and after join plus. It's about this part of code. When I click, I am on add event listener. No, I click, I am on add event listener. I am here in the code. Click, I am here in the code. I am on add event listener. Click on paragraph. Okay. Is 0? No, it's not 0. And I create one array with number 2 and 2, with two numbers 2 and 2, and after this I concatenate with join, and I display the result here, and here I update the span with text content. Let's break it down this part of code, because this is difficult. Breakdown text is a variable with a condition. If e equals 0, display 0. It's an ternary operator. Else, array of e dot fill. Array dot e create an empty array with e slots. Fill num, replace all empty slots with the value of num. For example, if I click here, I have 4 multiplication 3. Array the e is 4, 4, 4. 4, 4, 4. And after this I join with plus, and I return 4 plus 4 plus 4. Array the 4 fill with okay. If e is 0, the breakdown should just be 0. Is not 0. Here is 0. I click on 0 and I receive 0 equals 0. Why? Because here the condition is true and display 0. 0 equal 0. Display this span. Okay, this is a multiplication table from 1 to 9 with nested for. You can find this code in comment below, in the first comment, or in description, or on in description of video. I waiting you in the next episode, and we'll discuss in the next episode about another 4 examples. Have a nice day.